welcome to Conversations with Nicole. I am Nicole Everett, and today my special guest is the pastor, Rudy Ferguson Sr. Welcome, Rudy.
God bless you. Thank you for having me on here, Nicole.
I'm so excited. This is your first time at Nefertari's.
My very first time.
First
and
Royal
it
Dining
is lovely.
experience. Good. I'm glad you're here. So tell me, what brought you to Tallahassee, Rudy?
Wow. Mom brought me here from Miami in 1984.
Okay.
Along with my sisters, and to get us out of the rough city of Liberty City environment. So we came here and landed here, got older, got married, and stayed here.
Okay. So what keeps you here?
What keeps me here is, number one, I love Tallahassee. Tallahassee is a great place to raise a family. It's a great place to educate your children. But more importantly, I think what keeps me here is the fact that the work needs to be done. And I've solidified my footing as far as being a community activist, and I think there's a lot of work to be done here in Tallahassee.
Okay.
Last thing we have is sometimes in Tallahassee, we educate our people, and then we kind of like let them leave. And so the goal is to keep some of that talent here in Tallahassee.
Excellent. Okay, so tell me about some of your community activist activities.
Well, my main focus now, again, working for the Urban League at one point, I just resigned from the Urban League back in December, January. And so now I'm full-time pastor at the Birth Tabernacle of Praise, and as well as full-time executive director of the Frontline Project.
Okay.
The Frontline Project is a grassroots community action agency that works basically in Griffin Heights neighborhood. My goal is not to really, I'm not all over Tallahassee, so I'm in one, my attention in one area.
So you're concentrated in one area.
And this is where I grew up, and this is where I now live, this is where my church is, and it has a lot of work to be done. And so the Frontline Project, we host a lot of different things. I have a GED program at my church. It's the first of its kind. And we partnered with the Tallahassee Community College, who graciously loaned us out a teacher and supplies and things of that nature. And my program is a little different because we actually pay for the students' tuition.
Really?
We pay for their tape tests, actually, and also pay for their actual GED tests, which is about $125.
Wow.
We only pay that one time, though. They got to pass. Other than that, we Edge, deal with anger management, gang resistance, and then the community initiatives like the Do Good for Your Hood campaign.
Tell me about that.
The Do Good for Your Hood campaign is basically encouraging the people in the Griffin Heights neighborhood and those who are abroad or who like what we're doing to take more stronghold on their own community, take more pride in their own community. Not everybody can get up and go live in Golden Eagle and Killarney, any other prestigious community in Tallahassee. So they have to make good on where they are. We have a good community. We just need people to understand that it's only going to be good as much as you do as a resident to make it good and then make it stay good.
So you be the change that you want to see.
Exactly. And so far, we under the Do Good for the Hood campaign, we've renovated the John G. Rowley Park, which a lot of people in Tallahassee didn't know existed. It's been here since 1984. It just was a passive park, meaning it lets you walk from one end to the X end. That was it. But we renovated it. We put a platform stage out there. We added barbecue pits, and we've added more benches. And we're still now in phase 2. In fact, we're working on adding a playground. We're working on lighting throughout the whole entire park and electrical power. So that is my main thing, take pride in where I am. And lastly, with the Do Good for the Hood campaign on last Tuesday, we launched another initiative under that called the It's Not Your Territory, It's Our Community. Stop Killing Me, Drugs, Guns, and Violence.
Wow.
And, some people would say, well, who you're talking to. We're talking to those elements that will come into our community that wants to use it as a territory rather than a community. And the message is it's not your trap, it's our home. It's not your corner, it's our neighborhood. And we have to let people know. So people see you talking to the guys on the hill, actually I'm talking to the spirit of those elements on the hill. So that's the approach we're taking now. And hopefully it's an approach that we think will work.
Okay, great. So I know you were also involved with a youth program. What's that called?
Well, that's called EDGE. EDGE, and that stands for Educate, Develop, Guide, Empower. And in the EDGE program, normally what I teach in that one is I teach anger management. And I partner with the Department of Juvenile Justice, AMI Kids, as well as the Leon County Detention Center. So those are the services that I provide. So I do service delivery. Kids don't come to me, I go to them where they are.
Got it.
And so far, we teach gang resistance as well. We teach them how to avoid gangs. We don't ask them if they're in gangs. We teach them how to avoid it and how to look towards their future rather than being a part of a gang or having anger management issues. I told them it's fine to have to be angry, but manage it.
Right, right. So tell me about the Beats. Is it Beats 25?
That's the soul that pumps through the Frontline project. And the reason being is because I may be a little biased towards this one because this is where I got my start in the Beats program in the summer of '89, 1990, through the Urban League, and it lay dormant for almost 25 years almost. So, and when I left the Urban League, I decided to bring that thing back because it needed to come back because it gave me a start. And Beats program is simple. It is basically we take a bunch of kids, we take them into the recording studio. Not just that, but we also teach them some social skills. We teach them how to become youth change agents. We teach them how to speak, dress, carry themselves. Teach them how to be gentlemen and scholars. Teach the young ladies how to be ladies and scholars. And in that, they get to go in the recording studio, produce a couple of songs, stop the violent song, produce a video, and hopefully premiere it at the Moon or the Civic Center. And that's something that keeps them going in the straight and narrow. So we want to take kids that otherwise wouldn't get that type of opportunity because we don't live in New York or California. So we live in Tallahassee, so they have to seize every opportunity because we have a lot of singers, rappers, producers, engineers that are young and just haven't the opportunity yet.
That sounds like a great opportunity.
It really
for them.
is.
So
I'm going to even do a recording myself.
Okay, well you have to let us know how that goes. Maybe we'll get you back and you can do a little something for us.
Yeah, no problem. I can freestyle a little bit.
Okay, all right. We like that. When we like that, y'all. Okay. So we're here at Nefertari. So tell me about some of what your favorite foods are. What type of food you like?
My favorite foods now. I like soul food.
I love soul food.
I like home cooked food.
Okay.
I do. I get a little older now, so McDonald's and Burger King don't work well for me no more. So now I'm more in tune to eating healthy, much as I possibly can. And I like home cooked food. I like trying different things. I'm not into the chitlins and things. That's I'm not knocking anybody who loves it. Hot sauce it up. But for me, it's just I love.
Well, I think you're in the right place because they have a lot of those more healthy options on the menu. So
good. I saw that. It was very nice. So I'm interested to see what they bring out to me.
Good. So tell me about some of the best advice that you've ever either received or given.
Wow, the best advice, and I've received a lot of advice. I think the one that really stuck well with me throughout my years, and I received this when I was about maybe 20, 21 years old. Now I'm going on 45 this year.
Oh, wow.
And it was, Rudy, somebody told me, Rudy, plan your dive and then dive your plan.
Plan your dive and dive your plan. Okay.
And it's simple. And the person who told that to me, in fact, that was Gerald Tookes who told me that, who will always be my mentor. And that alone is like, it had a lot of people to talk to, but that's the best advice, And to me, I received it as plan it. And then when you plan it, dive it. And when you got it all together, go for it. And I've always been something. And the best advice I've ever given anybody was, is that a good attitude will take you further than your talent. And I teach a lot of kids. I said, I don't care how good you are on the football field, or basketball, or rapping, or whatever your talent may be. If you got a poor attitude, nobody wants to deal with you.
Yes, you are. That is so true.
And the thing that I've come to realize even in that, I even tell a lot of kids that some players play professional football and they're third and fourth string, and you wonder why they keep them on. Well, because they may not be the best of the ones in front of them, but they have a great attitude, and the coaches and the owners can deal with them, and they're patient. So
yes, a great attitude will go a long way.
Long way, and that's the best advice I tell young people today.
Good deal.
Outside of giving biblical scriptures, that's not advice. That's the word of God.
Instruction. Right, exactly. So, if you were a spice, if you could describe your life as a spice, what spice would that be?
No, well, describe my life as a spice. Boy, that's never been asked that question before. I would probably say, hope this comes out right. I would say, a spice. Oh, you got me on that one. Give me some spices.
Salt, pepper, sugar, cake, red pepper, curry pepper, curry, ginger.
That can't be the ginger.
Okay.
But I definitely can't be the sugar.
Turmeric.
But, I would probably go with the pepper. And the reason being is because I feel with the pepper is that it brings another spice. Salt, it brings the food, but that pepper always does something else. And in my life, I consider myself to be that way in a lot of things I do. I don't offend people, and I don't attack people, but I do attack situations that offend people. And that's, you know, I'm never on one side just because that's the side to be on. I'm on the right side. And my grandfather told me years ago, prior to his death, he told me, he said, Rudy, don't ever forget. He says that right is right if nobody does it, and wrong is wrong, even if everybody does it. He said, what side are you going to be on? You can't be on the popular side. You have to be on the side that is right.
Yes.
And so I consider that to be more of a pepperish thing.
Okay. All right, pepper.
Not peppermint.
Pepper. I got it. All right. Well, thank you, Rudy. I appreciate that. Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Oh, our food is here. Wow. Thank you. So we are going to have to end this conversation because we're going to have a conversation with this food. We'll see you next time on Conversations with Nicole.
Wow, this is lovely.
It is. With egg.